I don't know what that is. That's crazy. There's a bunch of junk out here. It's not a good sound, guys. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shunts, man. You watching Shunts TV, and today, man, I am at the auction. I'm gonna give y'all a POV of the auction. I know a lot of people been requesting me to show you guys what the auction is like. A lot of people want to know. A lot of people want to know what the auction is like. So I'm gonna give y'all a POV of that today. As y'all can see, I do got on my little GoPro chest mount. But before we get into the video, like always, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that post notification button so you do not miss a video, and also give this video a big thumbs up, and also comment, man. I like to see what you guys are thinking, and I also respond to all of the comments. So I'm gonna mount this up, and then we're gonna go. It is not auction day, it's the day before. They just let us check the cars out. So we're gonna check the cars out and see if we can find anything that we like out here, man. So I'll get back to you. All right, so this is the inside of the auction right here. These are all the lanes where the cars will be running out. Right now, they only use like 2 of these lanes, which is lane B and lane C. So cars come through the gate right here, and they'll run through, and they'll stop right here where this Escalade is. Oh crap, it's an Escalade V actually. And we'll bid on the cars right here. There'll be a guy up there, and we'll be bidding on them, and then whoever wins the car, and it drives on through, and the next one to come in. So just to give y'all a little heads up, or a little knowledge, I guess, about this area right here. But I'm actually about to do a YouTube short of this Escalade V, so make sure you check out my YouTube short on this. All right, so I just did a little YouTube short of the Escalade V. So like I said, make sure you go check that out. But let's go see what they got today, man. This auction right here, it normally don't have a lot of cars, as you can see. Like, it seemed like a lot of cars, I guess, probably to you guys if you've never been to an auction, but usually this whole thing is like full of cars, and there's a lot of empty spots and stuff like that. They have a lot more this week than they normally do here, but they still don't have a lot. So we're gonna try to see. I don't got a lot on my list actually, but we're gonna try to see. I do got this Chrysler 300 right here on my list to check out. So let's look at this real quick. Come from American Credit Acceptance. I buy a lot of cars from Credit Acceptance. Oh, sound like you got a lifter issue. It only got 140,000 miles. And interior is pretty, it's all right. It's not terrible. I've seen it a lot worse, but it does need to be cleaned up and all that. Got the hood pop. Let's look under the hood. I always look under the hood when you're looking at a car. You always got to look under the hood. You will be surprised how many cars I've sold that the people didn't even look under the hood. I usually tell people, like, pop the hood, you know, make sure that, you know, you like it, it sounds good and all this. Just because whenever you buy a car, you should always check the engine out, listen to it. Of course, check the oil. Now, I'm doing this a little backwards. You never really check the oil while the car is running, but I'm just looking at the oil to see if there's any if it come out. That thing is on there, bro. You gotta work it out. Dang, they glued that thing on there, man. That thing stuck. All right, I'll check that out later. I'm gonna go ahead and drive it, check, see if I can get the I always try to look at the oil cap, see if it's looks funny or got any residue or anything like that on it. It does have a little bit of something that I hear. I don't know what it is. So You always check to see if the AC works. Also, check all the windows. That is really important too. All those work. Oh, do y'all hear that? I don't know if y'all can pick that up on the camera. Hold on, let's check the air. So the air works. I'm gonna turn it off. I know, well, I'm gonna just turn it down. It is hot. I know, I forgot what the heck I was saying, but so I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it sounds like it needs some front end work. I'm pretty sure y'all that's picking that up. Sound like it needs front end work, ball joint or shock, something ain't right in there. So that's one thing I got a note that I would probably have to get fixed, you know, if I buy this. So whenever you got to get stuff fixed, man, you can't pay top dollar for it, what you would if it was already ready to go. Oh shoot, this thing is, whatever that is I don't know what that is. That's crazy. Hold on, let's try to see, what is that? Can we see something? Front end is shaking up something crazy. Oh, it's not supposed to be like that. Might need a hub. So I don't know what that is, man, but but it shifts out. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for if it'll shift. Go ahead, guys. So I'm looking for it if it'll shift. I don't know if you guys can hear, but I hear the shifts and I feel it. So the car does shift out. It's just got some crazy stuff going on underneath. I bet that's the tire. So I don't know about this one. I don't know if it'll even go cheap enough to even put money into, you know, because it does only have 140,000 miles. And I know some people are probably like, dang, 140, that's a lot. What is he talking about only? But in the used car market, in the used car world, those are fairly good miles. 140 is pretty good. So you would be hearing me say, like, I only got that amount of miles. All right, so I just parked it back. I'm gonna leave it running to see if it runs hot. I always leave the cars running that I drive just to see if it'll run hot. So let's go on to the next car. Let's see. So I actually had this one on my list to look at, but as you can see, it is very beat up, got a lot of body damage. So I'm probably gonna leave that one alone. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that. So let's go. And like I said, I might not get nothing out of here this week because they don't really have much. And this Chrysler 300 was one of the ones that I did kind of want, but now that I drive it, I'm not too sure on that. So I don't know. We're gonna check out. I got a couple of cars, so let's see. This is one of them. This one has 128,000 miles. Bridge Crest. What? What the f? I can't talk. Bridgecrest is who's selling this. They're like a finance company. I'm gonna let this one run. It looks pretty dirty in the inside too. Yep. But nothing I can clean up. This one is a little fixer-upper. The only thing about that is, again, it has pretty good miles of 128, so it might go a little too high than I want to spend. So we're gonna have to see, but I gotta check it out and drive it first. And so this one is also on my list. This one only has 107,000 miles though. So I'm not going to even mess with it because it's just going to go too much for what it's worth, to be honest. So I'm going to sell that thing. They're going to sell that here at the auction for what I would sell it to you guys for, or a customer for. So this is another one that I seen. Now this one has 140,000 miles, which is still pretty good, but these cars do go kind of cheap. And I say that because a lot of dealers don't like to buy them, man, because they're kind of like bad cars, to be honest. I don't want to crap on Chevy, but this Malibu was not a good car. But you can find, you can find some good ones. But just all in all, they're not pretty good cars. So their value dropped a lot. I mean, they sell these things at the auction. This is a 2016. It's probably go for $3,000 or $4,000. You can hear, look at that. God dang, that's hot. And that's just how those engines sound. So if you do decide like you want to be a dealer, and once you start coming to these auctions and dealing with the same cars a lot, you will kind of get the idea of how each one of them run and how they sound, because all cars and all engines and all that stuff sounds different. So some of them sound like they're finna blow up and sometimes they do be about to blow up. All right, let's check this AC, see if it works. They got a Hummer over here too. It shifts out. So, all right. And man, we're fortunate here, man, in Arkansas. They let us test drive the cars. I know a lot of places don't let dealers test drive the cars. You just have to kind of buy and find out what you get after. And I don't like that. You always want to know what the heck you're getting yourself into. So if you go to an auction that don't let you test drive, just be real careful. I know some places it's just like that, like everywhere you can't test drive. So just be careful, man, and do your best. I know that they let you start them up and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys can see that that Hummer right there. Like it's a H1. Look like a military one, and somebody put some wheels on it. This thing drives though. Drives pretty good. But like I said, the miles on here is pretty good, so probably it'll be a little high. We'll see. Honestly, I'm really just I'm just really out here to make a video. I know I seen some got some people that's interested in becoming a car dealer, so I did want to give you guys a little bit of the auction. So even though it's not auction day, I still want you guys to kind of see what it's like to be inside the auction and kind of what we have out here. Well, what they have, not me. What else? So this one don't drive bad though. I would put it on my list, but it's gonna probably be hard to get maybe. we'll see. The miles, if it had more miles, it'd go cheaper. But you never know, man, because sometimes I'll be thinking cars are going to go cheap and they end up going high and they end up going pretty cheap, and I don't ever drive it, and I'm like, dang it, I would have bought that if I drove it. So I always just kind of learn to drive everything that you like. Alrighty, so I'm about to go find another one, then I'll get back to you guys. All right, so we're gonna head back to the one that we started. It was this Malibu right here, still running. Let's check it out. Like I said, it's probably gonna go too high, but it's stinking, this motherfucker. God dang. Man, it stink. I hate cars that stink, bro. So we've had it running for a little minute. It didn't run hot, so we know it ain't gonna run hot on us. She shift. But again, man, it's only got 128,000 miles. It don't have no lights on or nothing, so yeah, she drives good. Brakes are a little wobbly, but that ain't nothing crazy. But it looked like it had a rough 121 or 28 miles. Cause it's a little rough, man. It's a little rough. And it stinks. I would definitely have to get this dang smell out of here. For sure. But it drives good though. Again, it's probably going to be high because the miles, and it doesn't have any check engine lights or nothing like that. And when I say high, like, I mean like something that, not that I can't buy, but something that's not worth it. I'm trying to look for cheap cars that I can buy cheap so I can sell them cheap. I'm not looking for real expensive cars. Right now, it just seems like in my area, a lot of people don't have a lot of money. So my cars that are kind of expensive, it's kind of sitting, and the cars I got that's cheap is selling really fast. So whenever you see something like that, you always gotta adjust. So I'm not gonna keep going out and buying expensive cars when they're not selling, and I see the cheap cars that I'm buying is selling really good, then I'm gonna start buying a bunch more cheap cars until it flops. And usually cheap cars is gonna sell anyway. So if you can get a car cheap, get it, and it runs good and it's sellable, get it, man. You know, that's the name of the game. If you got room to make money on it, buy it and sell it to make money. So let's put that on the list. For now. And we'll see. Like I said, I probably won't end up getting nothing out of here, which is fine. I'm just kind of here for a video. I was gonna come out here anyway to see if there was anything that did catch my eye. I really wanted to check out that Chrysler 300, but I don't know. It got some issues, and I'm gonna try to bid on it. But again, it just really depends on how much it go, because I know I got to put some work into it, and I don't even know what that is. So we got to figure that part out. I got to take a picture of that label to try to see what it runs for tomorrow. It's 120. It's not bad. I got a lady that wants one of these. She has $7,000 to spend. Yeah, these cars are really junk, so I have to be careful with those. I do buy a lot of them, but I'll be picky with them, man. If I haven't put the video out, but I bought one of those and it drove fine, and then drove fine. I had it for a couple of weeks, and it went on like 3 test drives. It drove good, no problems. And on the 4th test drive, the engine blew, man. Guy put his foot in it and it completely blew. So kind of been real careful on buying those. So this right here is a 07. So that's a nope. Nope, this is a 07 Avalanche, but it's missing like crazy. Has a misfire. That's why I really don't come to this auction that much no more, because there's a bunch of junk out here and you have to be careful. You really do have to be careful. That's probably what I'm gonna name this video. The auction is selling a bunch of lemons. And it's not even a lie, it's very much the truth. All these dang near are lemons, man. When we buy these cars, we have to fix so much stuff sometimes that sometimes it's not even worth it. That's why I'm real picky on what I buy. It's Kia. Got a million lights on. These Kias are known for the air not to work. Oh, it's missing crazy. Yeah, these engines in these Kias are no good, really. You have to find you a good one. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These things are really no good, man. They were putting free engines in them. Look at that. It's not a good sound, guys. So, and that's the moral of the story, man. That is usually what is out here at this particular auction. I'm not going to name which auction it is. I don't want to say like they're doing they're just selling lemons, but just this particular one is not that great. Let's see what else we got out here. I think that's probably it, man. See, around with 9,800. I said 9,800, 98,000 miles. But again, guys, I am here looking for cheap cars. I don't want nothing expensive right now. Straight cheap cars. I don't see much. Mustang over there. This Camry would be a good one to check out. But like I was saying, I'm just kind of looking for cheap cars. I don't want nothing too expensive. And I'm afraid this one probably gonna be expensive. Look at that Mustang right there. Again, every light on the dash, not every light, but check engine lighting, stable light is on, or traction light, whatever you want to call it. AC's working. These Camrys are usually really kind of expensive because they're really reliable. I think this is the #1 most reliable car. And all right, so I just parked it. This gonna be high, bro. I know it is, but I'ma still just kind of go over it just in case. Look at the engine. Look like she got a little miss. Nothing bad though. It's not too bad. But we're gonna check on this one, man. Let's go move along. All right. I don't really see nothing else here. So I think that's about it. I'm gonna go do some more YouTube shorts on these cars that are in the bay. Look, you have to jump this one off. It died on them. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm about to go film some more of these shorts, but I gotta come back over here and grab this run number for this Chrysler 300 we looked at. And I'm gonna look at it online tomorrow just to see what they go for. If they go cheap, again, I'll buy it. I don't know about this one. It needs work, but if it's cheap enough, I'm gonna buy it and deal with it later. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna get nothing, and which I'm fine with. I just came out here really to show you guys the auction, and this is like one of the most dead auctions that I go to. The rest of them is a lot of people. It's a lot going on. So if you do want to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit that post notification so you do not miss a video, because I am going to start bringing the GoPro in with me at the auctions. I don't know if I'm going to wear it during the actual auction. I know some auctions don't like that and some dealers don't like that. So that part we'll see. But I am going to walk around and show you guys the cars at the auctions and stuff like that. So yeah. But I'm about to go back in the building and do some more shorts. So I'll get back to you guys when I get to the lot, man. All right, man, so just leaving the auction on the way to the lot. So I don't know, they really didn't have much at the auction. I already expected that auction, like I told y'all earlier, usually never have too many cars, but every once in a while you can get a steal out of there, just because it's not a lot of people that go, because they don't run a lot of cars. So that's why I usually go by there every week to just see what they have, and sometimes I do come out with some good steals, but it don't look like we're gonna get any this week. But I'm still gonna log online and see what that Chrysler goes for in those 2 Malibus. But I don't know, I don't got a lot of confidence in those. But like I said, man, I am on the way to the auction. I'm on the way to the lot, so I will get back with you guys when I get there, man. All right, man, as y'all can see, we made it to the clubhouse, man. I was just coming to the all right, as y'all can see, man, we made it to the clubhouse. I was just coming to the clubhouse really to end this video. So make sure you subscribe, like I said in the beginning. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that post notification button so you do not miss a video, because we are going up, man. And make sure you comment. I watch and read all of the comments, guys. And also give this video a big thumbs up. And like I said, just let me know if you guys want to see more of the auction stuff. This is my first time just showing you guys around the auction, so I'm gonna do it for a little bit detailed and stuff next time. But again, that auction really just didn't have much there, so yeah, that's the only reason why. But when I start going to the, well, I said start, when I go back to the auction in Dallas, then I'll bring you guys along with me. And yeah, we can just kind of check it out. There is a little different, man. They run like 1,000 cars through, in which they probably had about 150 cars. And like I said, I just didn't really see none that I liked. So we're gonna get it together though, man. I'm gonna probably go to Dallas probably next week. Probably next week. So stay tuned for that video. But until then, man, peace.